What is the human skeleton? There are 206 bones in an adult human body. All the bones in our body join up to form a framework called the skeleton. The skeleton performs the following major functions. The skeleton protects important internal organs such as the heart, the lungs, and the brain. It helps us to move. It gives shape, strength, and rigidity to our body. Without the skeleton, our body would simply collapse into a heap. Bones. Bones come in various sizes and shapes. The bones of our legs and hands are long, while the bones in our fingers and toes are small. The bones around the chest are thin and rounded. The bones of the head are flat and rounded. Bones are hard and tough from outside. However, inside they are soft and spongy. The inside of a bone contains a jelly-like substance called the bone marrow. Red and white blood cells are produced inside the bone marrow. The hollow structure of a bone makes it light but incredibly strong. Parts of a human skeleton. The human skeleton is made up of different parts. The bones of our head make up the skull. Several flat, extremely hard, and strong bones are locked together to form the skull. This arrangement of bones makes the skull very strong. It protects the brain, eyes, tongue, nose, and internal ears. It provides support to the face. Vertebral column. A column of flexible bones runs down the back of your body. It is called the vertebral column or spine. The spine is a long S-shaped structure that is made up of 33 ring-shaped bones or vertebrae stacked one above the other. Each vertebrae has a hole in it. This makes the spine hollow from inside. The spinal cord passes through the spine. The spinal cord performs the important job of sending and receiving signals to and from the brain. Ribcage. The ribs are thin, curved bones that form a cage in the chest to protect the heart and the lungs. There are 12 pairs of ribs. They are joined to the spine at the back and to the breastbone in the front. The last two pairs of ribs are not attached to the breastbones. They are called floating ribs. The rib bones are flexible. This allows us to expand our chest while breathing. Arms and legs. Arms are attached to the shoulder blades. Each arm consists of 3 long bones, one in the upper arm and 2 in the lower arm, along with several small bones. The long bone in the upper arm is called the humerus. The bones of the legs are attached to the hip bone. The upper part of the leg has the longest bone of the body called the femur. The lower part of the leg has the shin bone and the calf bone. The palm and foot have a number of small bones. The long bones of the arms and legs are hollow tube-like structures. Such structures are very strong and they can withstand pressure. This explains how we are not only able to carry our own weight easily, but also lift additional weight and walk. Joints. Even though the skeleton is strong and rigid, it can bend and move. This is possible because of the way bones are joined together. Joints are places where 2 bones are held together. There are some joints that do not move. The joints of the bones in the skull are immovable except for the lower jaw bone, which is movable. The movable lower jaw enables us to talk and eat. Types of movable joints. There are 4 main types of joints in our body based on the way they move. The ball and socket joint allows movement in all directions. The hip and shoulder joints are ball and socket joints. The hinge joint works like door hinges, allowing movement in one direction alone. Hinge joints are found in knees, elbows, fingers, and toes. The pivot joint joins the skull to the spine. It allows the head to turn to the left and right and up and down. The gliding joint allows bones to slide over each other. It is present in the wrists and ankles. Muscles. The bones cannot move by themselves. They need something to move them. That job is done by muscles. There are 640 muscles in the body. Muscles can only pull at the bones, they cannot push. So to move the bones in one direction, at least 2 muscles are required. Muscles always work in pairs to move the bones. Types of muscles. Muscles are of 2 types, voluntary and involuntary. When you are playing football, you are using the muscles of your legs. You can control the movement of the leg muscles to maneuver the ball. Such muscles are called voluntary muscles. However, you cannot control the movement of the muscles in the stomach. They are called involuntary muscles.